What up? What up? It's the Shi-Fi podcast, episode 18. I knew it this time. Let's
So
see.
proud.
What's up?
I'm so proud that you remembered.
Oh, thank you. So I got the same two guests with me back to back. Second time guest, Blake Chancellor. What up?
What up?
And then I've lost count on David's appearances. Third? Okay, third time.
He's got one more than me. I don't know where the invite was, but
You were out of the country.
oh yeah, that's right.
You were.
My bad.
Third time guest, David Collins.
What's up?
What up? Shout out to all the podcast platforms. Let's see. Spotify, Apple, YouTube. I was looking at YouTube or and also Anchor. That's like the platform that I'm using. It's kind of funny. I like to look at the stats and stuff. Every now and then, I don't want to look at it like every day because that'd be too much and I'd get caught up in the numbers. I'm not in it for that. But it's funny, on Anchor it says our estimated audience size is 12. So, hey, that's cool. I just like audience size, the term. And on YouTube I saw, so our last podcast has 55 views for some reason. And you can see the watch time, and it's been watched for 3 hours in total of a 35-minute podcast. So that's pretty.
We're just putting out good content.
That's
Sci-Fi podcast.
Got to give the people what they need.
I thought that was pretty cool. So how was y'all's 4th of July weekend? What'd y'all do?
David?
Okay, I was like, who's going first? I didn't do a whole lot actually. Just kind of chilled, hung out with Blake for a quick sneeze.
Feel
I
that?
don't know if it's a thing. And just kind of chilled around the house, watched some Stranger Things. As kind of the country did. It's pretty chill.
Feel that. How about you, Blake?
Hang out with David. Played some board games one night. With John. Shout out John.
Oh yeah.
Get John on stage. Throw back to that.
Oh yeah. Jeez.
Wow.
And then me and you, Shiloh, we were at a 4th of July party. You know.
Oh yeah.
Put out fireworks.
So I heard before I showed up, you had some like competitive basketball games going on with Chuck, Javi, and then what? Chuck called Blake Defensive Player of the Year on Twitter, right?
I think he called Javi defensive.
Javi Defensive Player. Was he locking you up or something, or?
No, Javi's never locked me up. All right,
Really?
Javi was on Chuck. And I was being passive. You know, I was just passing it out to Chuck every time, and Chuck was just trying his hardest to go at Javi. Wasn't working, man. Wasn't working.
Wasn't.
You gotta get Chuck on the Shi-Fi podcast sometime.
We gotta get Chuck on here.
We do.
We got like a movie section. Talk about some music.
Oh yeah. What is it? I mean, I tweeted like a couple weeks ago. I was like this if you want to join the podcast, and so gotta like the tweet. So, let's see.
Tweet.
Yeah. Well, I'll mention it in our group chat. Let's see.
We get that personal invitation.
What's up?
We get that personal invitation.
That's true.
We show up when we want.
Yeah.
They're true. Did y'all see DeMarcus Cousins' body now? He's slim.
He's slim thick.
This whole thing, because I had no idea what you guys were talking about.
It was just yesterday. It wasn't like, I just saw it on Twitter. Thought it was funny because people were like, LeBron's got him on his HGH again.
Yeah. No, I think didn't Boogie come out and say like one of the reasons he signed with LeBron was to like pick up on like dieting habits and like
Oh, really?
just in general how to like stay healthy from LeBron.
I mean,
Also, though, I think players just look way fatter in NBA jerseys. So once we get back to like September, Boogie's gonna be looking real fat again.
really?
Bro,
That theory.
it's kind of like been talked to death. Did you see that picture of Zion sitting on the bench as warm up?
Yeah.
Dude looks
Yes.
like a coach. Like
There's so
Whatever.
much gumbo jokes going on.
so much.
It's like when Luka showed up to like the first photo shoot last year, rookie year. Everyone was like, "Look how fat Luka is," and I'm like, "He's not fat." People just look fat in NBA jerseys. Like Romo looked weird, really weird in an NBA jersey.
I mean, Luke was kind of fat though.
He's chunky, all right, but
Not
leave him
anymore.
alone.
Did
Yeah,
he
now-
lose that? Did he lose that weight?
Did you see that pic of him holding that dog? Like,
Bro.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Maybe after the season, these like basketball players are like, all right, let me just get a month of just do whatever I want, or like maybe not watch your body that tight. I don't know.
Hmm.
But let's see. Any summer league big highlights that y'all know of?
Tyler Hero it up like nightly.
Who's the center for the Pelicans? Jackson Hayes. That dunk that he threw down.
Yeah.
He had that first game and he was just dunking on everybody. That was stupid crazy. That was fun. That was fun to watch.
What is the deal with like University of Texas having these players who weren't that great in college and then go
Not
to
even good. Not great. They just weren't even good.
yeah, and then they
Yes.
go to the NBA and then just monsters.
Yeah. Miles Turner, it's like #2 recruit from high school, does nothing all year at UT, and now he's like a pretty good, pretty good starter.
No, this is like seriously what I've been saying. Like they're always power forwards too, or like centers.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Where's the
why
love for Jonathan Holmes at? Where's he? What's he doing these days?
do I think the last 5 years we have like 4 lottery centers picked.
Jay Allen, Miles
Oh my
Turner,
God. Always forget.
Jackson Hayes. But yeah, there's like
Well, at
there's
least
a lot.
3.
Mo Bamba.
Mo
Mo
Bamba. Oh my God.
4 years in a row.
That's stupid. It's like if you're a center, go to Texas, chill out, be a lottery pick.
He'll be a lottery pick.
That's crazy. And if you want to throw it back, like Tristan Thompson, I mean, power forward.
Yeah, Tristan
Yeah.
Thompson. Throw way back, way back. Talking to Marcus Aldridge.
Oh yeah.
And then some guy
Yeah.
named Kevin Durant. Whoever.
Oh yeah. But
Kevin.
I literally forget Katie went to the Longhorns so much.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I think about it a lot. It's a weird choice for him though. Like, why did he choose UT? You know, like he
It's
got the
not
bag.
It's
I mean, Texas basketball was huge in 2000. So,
Yeah,
because of him, partially.
well, because
but even before that, they had TJ Ford,
Yeah,
LaMarcus.
LaMarcus.
Aldridge. But still, weird choice for a dude from DC.
exactly, and then that was a team with like DJ Augustine too, AJ Abrams.
AJ Abrams.
I think, yeah,
Isn't he like a coach now or something?
probably, but I mean, that was back in the day when like I knew like all the players on the team, only because like they were really good. Like it was a sure bet they were making March Madness, which now it's like we don't know, which is sad.
Or going for that NIT every year.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. Let's see. Do y'all want to do a light, rough draft of what y'all think the top 4 teams of the West and East in the NBA right now?
Yeah.
Want to do that? I'll start with the East or West first.
Let's go East. East will be a little bit easier. A little bit
Yeah.
easier.
Ha ha ha. So
That's the biggest
throw,
laugh.
throw out some teams. Top 4. Bucks for sure.
Bucks gonna be #1.
76ers for sure.
76ers.
They're going to be good, I think. Hopefully, return to
Who?
what they could be.
The Sixers.
Bucks, Sixers.
All right, so Raptors without Kawhi. No.
Probably not top 4. Yeah, they'll be good. Pascal Siakam's going to make an all-star team this year. I think.
Will he, though? Because, I mean, he's going to be, like, a primary focus on defense now.
Siakam's going to get like 20 and 8 this year, and that's going to be enough to make an all-star team.
We got
Boston might still be a top 4 seed in the East.
The Pacers are a team to keep an eye on. They got a lot of shooters. They got 3 guys named TJ. That's got to mean something.
Weren't those the top 4? We just named the top 5 teams from last year. Yeah, it's probably going to be them.
I think the Raptors. I'll take the Raptors out and put the Pacers in.
Yeah.
Because I imagine the Raptors
Nets.
are 5 or 6 seed.
Where do the Nets fall into this? Because, of course, no KD.
5 or 6.
Well,
So
I think
what?
The Pacers are better.
So their team, the Nets team, for a second, it's like their starting 5 will be like Dinwiddie, Kyrie, Jared Allen.
They'll probably keep Dinwiddie off the bench.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be the same thing except just swap D'Angelo and Kyrie. So it'll be like Kyrie, Joe Harris, Harris LeVert. They really have a big problem at power forward. Like they're probably going to start like either Jared. No, they don't have Jared Dudley anymore. It is. They got Torian Prince. They might start Torian Prince at the power forward and then DeAndre Jordan at the 5.
they're going to shoot so many threes. Like Joe Harris was the best 3-point shooter last year, I think, percentage-wise.
Won that 3-point contest.
Did. I mean, everyone on that starting lineup can shoot except for DeAndre Jordan. It's gonna be interesting.
Hey, DeAndre got a free throw level strap now.
Oh, yeah. It does.
Yes, he can shoot free throws now.
Right, DeAndre's on the Nets. Totally forgot, right?
Yeah. 4 years.
So weird.
They were like, cool, we have this young center.
Yeah.
Have we named 6 teams? So we might as well just finish it out.
Miami will make the playoffs.
Yeah.
And Detroit.
Yeah, after like the 6th seed in the East, it's just kind of like whatever.
Detroit's going to blow it up this year, whether it's in the middle of the year or the offseason. Because
Really?
they're paying a lot of money to do not a whole lot of winning.
Like just blowing up the Blake-Andre duo. Yeah.
I think they're serious contenders to go after Russ, though. I think they might get Westbrook.
That would be a nightmare.
I
think that'd be fun. I don't care.
Pistons?
Yeah. Westbrook and Blake Griffin. That's a lot of highlights.
Up for Russ,
until
though.
Blake Griffin gets hurt in February.
Yeah.
What if what?
What would they give up though for Russ?
I've been on the ESPN trade machine like crazy the last few days trying to figure this out. There is a trade package. There is. I have to go through it again, but it's definitely possible. It'd have to be like, it's definitely not the best. They'd have to give up like Luke Kennard, Reggie, Jack, their point guard.
Oh, that makes goes back to the Thunder.
Yes, and back. Let me see if I can get a trade going real quick on this trade machine.
So basically, what they'd have to do, like the Thunder are going to get back is going to be young, unproven players and maybe some picks.
Yeah, they'd have to get some picks.
It's going to be like pennies on the dollar for Russ because he's old. He's not old, but he's getting old for an athletic-based player. He's being paid $40 million next year. A lot of people don't like the way he plays.
All right, I got a trade going. All right. So Detroit gets Russell Westbrook. OKC gets Reggie Jackson's expiring. 2 years of Tony Snell and Luke Kennard, and then they just throw in some picks.
I don't think that'll do it.
You don't think the Thunder would do it?
I don't think the Thunder would do it.
A little bit more.
You say that we need a little bit more? There's not much else to get. I mean, it's Detroit. You could run Thon Maker.
I'll do it.
Bruce
He's a
Brown.
Oh,
Yeah, no. If they want good players, they shouldn't trade with the Detroit Pistons.
Hmm. Let's see. Okay, so top 4 in the East. So we got, let's see, 76ers, Bucks, Celtics, Pacers.
Pacers.
Okay.
Nets are out. And
that's not
Raptors.
the order you're going in, is it?
Okay, so I was going to go to that. So my order would be the 76ers first, Bucks second, Celtics third, Nets fourth.
Get off your
I'm going. I think the Sixers have that revenge mentality, trying to go back. I think Ben Simmons is going to maybe spread his game just a little bit. I hope. I think the Bucks might have that little, when you make the first seed, get the MVP, maybe have that little drop off to the second seed. Regardless, so that's my top 4 in order: Sixers, Bucks, Celtics, Nets. How about y'all?
Go ahead, Blake.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go Bucks. Bucks taking it back again this year. Bucks number 1 seed. Like Brogdon missed a lot of last year, and they were okay without it. I think they'd running it back. They're gonna be number 1 seed again. Number 2, I'll go Philadelphia. I don't like their roster's like fit. It's weird. It's literally, I think, just designed to try to stop Giannis in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Which we'll see if they can do. I don't
The
know.
Al Horford pickup was pretty nice, I feel like.
It's a lot of money. He's old.
It's a lot of money and it's a weird fit, but come playoffs, it means that Embiid doesn't have to go against Al Horford, and it means they could throw Horford at Giannis. So
yeah.
I think there'll be a better playoff roster than regular season. Like, well, I think there's going to be some moves for them to make, like guys to pick up throughout the season to fill it out. But as of today, I'll give them the number 2 seed. I'll give the Celtics number 3. I think the Celtics are going to be pretty all right this year. It's going to surprise some people. I like Kemba a lot. I like Jaylen Brown a lot. I like Tatum less than most people. Right. And Pacers number 4. Yeah, I like the Pacers.
Gotcha.
They made a lot of smart moves.
Okay.
I'll go Bucks. I think Celtics will be second because I think Kemba is a much better fit and might be a better player than Kemba potentially. At least last year.
Yeah.
76ers, I'll go third. I don't know who's going to shoot the ball for them,
Yeah.
and that's going to run into issues. And then the Pacers are fourth.
Gotcha.
They're like the opposite. They've got a ton of shooters, so
Yeah.
maybe they'll take it third.
And what Nate McMillan is a great coach.
Mm.
So, all right, let's go to the West. Top 4. Any obvious ones?
Clippers.
That's right, Clippers. Nuggets. Blazers.
Lakers.
Lakers.
Well,
Jazz.
Nuggets. Blazers.
oh my gosh, the West.
I don't know. Blazers, I think they're gonna have a disappointing year.
So everybody's saying the Jazz are like sleeper team this year. They could 3 seed maybe.
Yeah.
I don't think they make the 3 seed. I think they could sneak. I think 4 is their ceiling probably.
I think Golden State and Houston, you still have to talk about them. Like, Golden State's still going to be good. Houston is still going to be good.
Unless they blow it up. Not blow it up, but dump someone off.
Yeah, unless they trade for Russell Westbrook, in which case, I don't know, maybe 7th seed.
Everybody's West predictions are going to be like so random because it's loaded. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I think, there's so many different teams. Let's just all list off our top 4 in order because I don't even know. Like, you could make a case for like 8 teams to be a top 4 seed.
Yeah, I'm trying to make like a real quick top 4, but
I think I got mine.
All right, go ahead.
I think Clippers are easily the favorites. I mean, Paul George, who was third in MVP voting last year. Kawhi, Finals MVP. Beverly, Lou Williams, Montrez, Zubac. They've got who?
Landry Shamet.
I love Landry Shamet. I just want everyone in the world to know that, including you, Landry. Clippers number 1. Number 2, I'm going to go Nuggets. I think they're deep, and they were the number 2 seed last year. So, whatever. I'm going to give it to them again.
Okay.
It's 3. I'm going to go the Rockets. They're just a really good regular season team. Like, James Harden's going to score like 30 a night again if he wants to. And 4, I'm going to go Golden State. I don't think they're as bad as everyone thinks. Still a lot of talent. Kevin Looney, Willie Cauley-Stein up front. They're going to be nice.
No Lakers. Interesting.
I think the Lakers might be a mess.
I think the thing you have to think about the Lakers is their bench might – it's a lot the same, but it might be worse this year.
Yeah.
And how many games were they out of the playoffs? Do you guys know off the top of your head?
No, but I mean, that number is going to be a little, like, skewed because LeBron sat the last month. So if LeBron would have been playing, they would have been closer.
It's basically you got to think about if their bench is worse. Anthony Davis, obviously top 10 player for sure. Some people will say top 5. Is he good enough to take a team from not making the playoffs to a 4 seed when it's virtually the same roster?
Well, you got to say he's only made the playoffs twice in his career, and this is pretty similar to his roster from the year he went to the second round with the Pelicans with Boogie and Rondo, except basically trading out Drew Holiday for LeBron James.
It's a pretty good trade.
Pretty nice. Yeah.
I have a top 4. So I'm going to say Clippers first.
Yeah.
Just their depth from 1 to 12. It's just going to be nice. Nuggets at 2. I believe in Lakers at 3. And then Blazers at 4.
Blazers over the Jazz, over the Rocket. No.
Damian grew up.
They lost Mo Harkless. They lost Rodney.
Damian, man. Damian, CJ. Let's see what Whiteside can do. Let's see. Hey.
I've seen plenty.
Good enough.
It could be a match made in heaven. You never know.
Can we go to story time real quick?
Yes.
All right, story time. This was about 3 years ago at the Forney Whataburger on the night of July 1st. Me and David stayed up all night at that Whataburger, several hours, to hear Hassan Whiteside say where he's going. He sends out a Snapchat. He has, puts one on his story saying, like, go to bed. You'll hear about it in the morning.
Yep. So you were following him on Snapchat too.
Oh, I mean, I like added him on Snapchat just for that announcement. He was like, announcement coming.
Well, make that clear.
The announcement was go to sleep, and I was like, dude, why are you being like this? 5 o'clock in the morning, he plays that stupid Will Smith Miami song or whatever.
Yeah.
And I am salty, but I'm also glad the Mavs didn't sign him. Anyways, that's the story time with me and David.
I went to sleep that night because I knew we were not getting free agents, like key free agents. But
we haven't learned our lesson yet.
What's up?
I still haven't learned my lesson.
I haven't learned our lesson.
Oh, one day we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
How about you, David?
My top 4 is 3 of the 4 teams are the same as Shiloh's, actually. So I go Clippers.
Okay.
First, like everything you guys have said. The Nuggets, who were great last year, and they're adding Michael Porter Jr., who I was really high on during the draft. Third, with all that I said about them, I'm going to go the Lakers. I think that's LeBron, AD. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's just setting up to look that way.
And Cousins could be interesting.
Yeah, and then fourth I'll go with the Jazz.
He says, yeah.
I think they'll be
Fourth of the Jazz.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I did a lot of
Were the Jazz a fourth or fifth seed Donovan's rookie year? Because they played the Thunder. They were either fourth or fifth his rookie year. So
I think the Jazz have to figure out something, not necessarily getting rid of him, just something to do with Rudy Gobert, because you can't play him in the playoffs anymore. And you might be able to now that you have more weapons around him, but it's bad. It's real bad.
well, I mean, think about the top teams that they'll be playing against in the playoffs. They'll have to go against the Lakers with AD and Boogie, so they'll need Gobert on the court against them. He's not going to do much against the Clippers, unless the Clippers really want to play Zubac, in the playoffs. Which they'll play Montrezl Harrell, and Montrezl can probably get around Gobert pretty easily. I think there's still definitely spots for him, and especially in the West with how there's a lot of against Denver, you'll need Gobert out there to guard Jokic. I mean, there's enough places for him to where you still definitely want an elite defensive big man like Gobert.
Gotcha. In conclusion, I don't know. This is gonna be a first year where the NBA is very different than the last 4 years.
Who do y'all want to see win it all?
Who do I want to see it all? Realistically, or
Right.
just
Excluding the Mavs, because that's probably not going to happen. So
it'd be kind of okay. I have 2, maybe 3. It'd be cool to see the Clippers win, just because see Kawhi jump from teams that haven't won. Keep doing it.
Yeah.
And then the Trailblazers, they're just it's like watching another Dirk happen in Portland. Just he's like, I'm sticking it out, and whatever happens, happens. It's
I think for me, a dream finals this next year would be Nuggets Bucks. Jokic versus Giannis. I'd love that.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not sure what Jokic would do, but yeah.
I would love to see either one of those teams win it all. The Nuggets have never won it. The Nuggets have never even been to the finals before in their franchise history. So I think I'm 90% sure on that.
Gotcha. What else? Let's see. 1 second. Can I make a little announcement?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So I already told y'all. So I just want to say, I'm going to graduate school next fall. I'm not going to Dallas Baptist University, sadly. I just want to go to a bigger school. And so my last 3 options were I don't know, I've just been having fun with it. And so my last 3 options were Texas Tech, Texas A&M, and UT Dallas. Let's see. How do I build this up? I don't know.
Drop a quick diss track on the 2 schools that you're not going to.
So I want to go to a bigger school because I didn't feel like I didn't get good luck at Dallas Baptist University. Didn't have that whole job lined up situation. But some people did at DBU. No, it's not a full on. It's just my situation. And so with that being said, I'm going to go to Texas Tech University up in Lubbock. Wreckham? Is that what they do?
Yeah, you're going to make us drive all the way to freaking Lubbock to come visit you.
So yeah,
We'll bring the fun to you.
Yeah, we'll be the one bringing the fun, all right?
It will be so different because I've been in Dallas my whole life, but I feel like I need to do something, take advantage of my school years and go somewhere and not have to risk a lot. I mean, it's Lubbock. It's a college town. I'll make the most of it. I mean, it's not like if you're going to Lubbock as a 30-year-old, that would just suck.
I think that'd be better because you're more
No,
grown
well, like
settled.
when you're in the college town, you're just like in the lifestyle of tech.
Shiloh's gonna have a good time. If he'll have a good time. I'm not worried about it.
It'll just be different. I'm just the whole schooling, all the tricks and the loopholes. Like I knew all of that at DBU, so I need to find. I don't know.
You need to find your Shiloh to give you some tips.
Right. I gotta just find a lot of people. I just want to like meet more people. I mean, as someone that has no like big connections in like business or entertainment, like I don't have an uncle that like knows a third cousin that works for this huge firm. You know, like you always hear those stories, right? Or is that just me?
Uncle Dennis.
Yeah.
Uncle Dennis.
Like, yeah, my fourth cousin worked at Netflix, and he gave me an internship. You know, like I've heard so much, and like that's their life. Don't worry about that. And with my life, I need to make it happen more, like in that type of scenario. So, let's see, what else do I need to say? Guns. Wait, they don't do guns up. That's DBU, right? I don't even have a shirt from Texas Tech, so I'm like really like out of it. So, what else? My brother-in-law went to Texas Tech for like 2 years. That's my only like ties there. What else? Texas Tech. It's a 5-hour drive, so it's not. So it's not the end of the world. I will be coming back to Dallas a lot. I need a haircut. That's once a month, easy. So I'm not getting.
Not gonna find a guy in Lubbock.
Not as good as not as good as my barber. Unless we'll see. There's so many questions up in the air. I'm actually going to Lubbock next week to look for housing. Don't even know where I'm living. So there's a lot up in the air. What else? So yeah, that's my whole reasoning for going to Texas Tech. So we have a Texas A&M and Texas Tech. It's crazy.
Y'all both left me as the low. You're both traitors, and you upset me. Not actually. It's awesome.
I'm still gonna. I mean, I'm a Texas fan, but
it's fine. It's fine.
I have to fake it. I have to fake it. Like Blake's a Texas fan at heart.
Formerly.
I don't know, man. I mean, I rooted for Colt McCoy and Kevin Durant, but honestly, once he graduated, left
if Texas was still as good in the 2000s as this decade, you'd be like, okay.
We got to stop the David Ash and the Case McCoy slander right this second.
How about
not good?
What's that other UT? Garrett Gilbert.
No, we don't talk about him.
Wasn't he your favorite?
Garrett was so hyped up. #1 quarterback in the country and does nothing in college.
That man got drafted by the Patriots.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's funny. Now y'all got Sam Ellinger and
bro, look out.
I'm looking, man. My eyes are open. I don't know what I'm seeing.
You're seeing a lot of good throws as the year goes on.
Didn't Terry Bradshaw just absolutely diss him the other day?
Terry Bradshaw looks like the farmer who sees aliens come down and I'm not concerned about him.
All right, so we're running out of time. So let's do Song of the Week and Shoutouts. So, Song of the Week for me, it came out a long time ago, this past winter. The song called Undecided by Chris Brown. It came out in the winter, but it's such a summer type song. And it just slaps so much better right now. And it's just a lot of high notes, a lot of just beautiful noises, and it's just
beautiful noises.
Yes, and the music video is beautiful. The dancing is just like wow. So, how about y'all?
I don't really have a song. I have a kind of an artist. Is that cheating? I think that's cheating.
Go ahead.
We like this group may have heard of him just because he's from the area, but Leon Bridges is
Ah,
fantastic. The Dallas local. It's got like a nice blend of like pop and Motown type sounds, and it's fantastic.
He's like an old school artist type of thing.
For sure. But then he also has some like modern sounding pop songs, like, and it's all fantastic.
I went to a get together party thing, and
Is this one that made your hair and beard blue, or is this a different time?
No, this is a different time. And Leon Bridges was actually there, and he was like doing this dance. He does this like weird dancing thing, like this. If you're watching on YouTube, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but that was the first time like I even heard of him because I was like, "Who is this guy?" And like, you don't know Leon? I'm like, don't. But yeah, that's all I know.
What's up with that freak dancing over there?
I don't know. No, seriously, like that's how he dances, I think. But
respect.
Yeah. How about you, Blake?
Man, this question always stresses me out, man. I'm on my Spotify scrolling, man.
Come on. There's gotta be a song that you like put on steroids for like this past week.
Yeah, I know. There's a few that I'm thinking about. I don't want to be like basic and just, but all right, Jaden's new album. That was really nice. Noise. I think that was the song I was playing the most. And I'm just gonna also shout out my friend Logan. Put out his first song on Spotify. It's like a worship song, pretty chill, but it's really nice. It's called So They, and then it's Red Love. So They, Red Love by Logan.
Okay. Feel that. All right, shout outs. Shout out Texas Tech for accepting me.
Yeah, shout out Texas Tech for accepting our boy.
If you don't, we're coming for you.
Shout out Logan for dropping his first worship song, releasing it on Spotify. It's a bop.
Okay.
Shout out, you gotta find the rims at up in Lubbock so we can.
The rims.
Up there.
Yo, where the rim at?
I'll find the rims. That's like the easiest place to make friends. Like I was thinking about that. I was like, how do I make friends? And like, go to a basketball court. Like it's like so natural.
Just go hoop.
And and also just say LeBron's the greatest player of all time, and then just arguments will just go crazy. So, any other shout outs?
David, did you shout anyone out?
Buddy.
Shout out the Shi-Fi podcast and Shi-Fi's music.
Oh yeah.
Check both of those out. But if you're watching this and you got this far, you already watched. Shout out Shi-Fi.
YouTube, whatever. But we have a minute and a half left. What else needs to be said? Good NBA basketball. Shout out to the women's national team winning the World Cup.
Can we just say, like, can everyone just drop, like, the politics and just appreciate a woman or, like, a U.S. national team winning a World Cup?
Yeah.
Like, can we just appreciate that?
Shout out.
But it's America.
Sports be sports.
Yeah. Because they had a busy day yesterday because they had the parade and then they were, like, at the ESPYs. And then –
Oh, yeah.
So, did y'all watch the ESPYs?
No. I've watched the ESPYs once in my life, and I'm never watching it again.
I think Tracy Morgan was the host, and I was just like, no.
Why?
I don't find Tracy that funny.
I did like 10 years ago.
Yeah, that is true.
I don't even know who Tracy Morgan is.
You'll know if you Google him. All right, so this is it. Thank y'all for listening, and have a great rest of the week.
Wreck 'em, I guess.
Wreck 'em,
I guess.
Wreck 'em. All right, peace.
Is it one or two?
I think it's one. DBU's two. But whatever. I might have got that wrong. All right, peace. Bye.